to a short and quick episode of What's Good in the Hood. I am testing out my new space gear and seeing how the microphone and everything goes, and there was some really cool shit that's been going on that I wanted to talk about before I got into the sad news. And to start things off, I'd like to say that Sesh in the City contest for May is closing tomorrow, May 31st. It's Tuesday. And yeah, we'll be streaming submissions on June 5th. It's a Sunday. Haven't fully hammered out the time yet, but should be later afternoon, early evening. We'll see. I'll make an Instagram post or something and make sure everybody knows when to tune in. But I wanted to show off the SeshLine Giveaway. If you become a Patreon, you'll be entered into receive one of these cool ass decks. These are custom decks. This is real skateboarding decks. Um, I'm super stoked on this. I think it's such a cool idea, and I really hope that they get lots of Patreons out of this because this is an innovative and fun way to tie virtual skateboarding to the real world, and it showcases all the hard work that these guys have put in to build this community up and bring it together. And I think this is just such a rad idea, and I'm very happy to see this kind of thing be a reality. I think it's such a fun and exciting move forward. So definitely give these guys a check out, and you can subscribe for different tiers. So if you only want to do it at the $1 range, you can, but there's another tier for extra benefits, which I think is awesome too. So definitely, definitely give that a check out. I think that's super fun and super awesome. But I wanted to, I know this is kind of old news now, but I thought this was really awesome. Session Pro put out a giveaway contest at the start of May, and they did a little collab with the winner here that I wanted to show off real quick. Oops. I would put the sound, but I don't think YouTube likes it. But yeah, Trigger Timo killed it on the entry. He had a really cool submission, really fun film work, and a really difficult trick. And I thought this collaboration was a really fun way to summarize the contest. Which, sorry, getting distracted. Which I thought was a really great way to showcase a unique spot and get people to try things that they really maybe wouldn't try and spend the time to do otherwise because there's something in it, right? It was really hard to skate. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I wanted to just give a shout out to these guys, the winner of the contest and the creator of the contest, for A, the sick shredding, and B, the wicked awesome idea. I thought that was tons of fun, and I'm really stoked to see everybody get together and throw some shit down, and it was put together really well, and I loved it. I had a lot of fun. So shout out to Session Pro and Timo for killing it. That was awesome. But unfortunately, we got hit with some bad news today, and that's the June update is no longer a thing. So as much as I was really excited for, well, personally, mostly just the off-board updates and maybe just some like tune-ups to the transition tricks, it's not coming until the full release. And on Steam, they've got a a little blurb about how everything's going. I'm sure there's multiple places you can find the information, but they say that there's going to be no vert grabs and no off-board updates, which, from what I understand, based on kind of what's been happening today, they aren't cutting like vert tricks, or not, sorry, like transition, because like obviously there's already kind of transition in the game. They're just not pushing the grabs and the vert and the, like, you know, that other side of skateboarding that kind of, like, I can understand why, because it's different than street skateboarding and they spent a lot of time catering to that. And so I think throwing that in, if you want to do it properly, you don't want to do it as an afterthought. So I think it's probably a smart move on their behalf to not do something that they haven't put enough time into, and it leaves them the opportunity for releases in the future to keep people stoked and interested for more content. So yeah, I mean, it does sound a little tragic, and I know some people are a little heartbroken, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I think the full release is gonna be fucking awesome still. I truly believe that they're gonna tune up the things that need to be tuned up, but personally, I'm pretty happy with the game right now. Like, there's just a few things that I want fixed. Um, I think they already have that sorted because they're obvious issues that like everybody knows about. So I don't know, a little bit of a bummer, but I grew up with Blizzard and I know how expectations aren't always met and it can disappoint some people, but the end product generally is worth waiting for, or at least it used to be. So much maybe is arguable these days, but you know, waiting for StarCraft 2 and all the games as they were being built was worth it, and I think quality deserves the time. So let these guys do what they do. I'm really happy that we have what we have already. I think it's great. So bit of a bummer, but it's not the end of the world, and I really think that the release is going to be fantastic, and I'm super fucking stoked. So yeah, it is what it is, and we can't do much about it. So we're just gonna keep shredding and keep having wicked contests and giveaways and trying to keep people inspired in the meantime. And when the full game releases, it's gonna be fucking rad, and everybody's gonna be stoked. So yeah, that's kind of what I got to say about that. I am going to do a little bop through MTVU. I'd love to do some Instagram shoutouts, but I didn't prep anything because I don't have a lot of time. So actually, let's go. We'll take this. Let's get in the hood. So, see if I can find it. Manipad. There was a Primo spot check. 360 flip. Yeah, this one right here. I love I love the Primo tricks down rails. So we'll put this one on full. Is one of the things that really hooked me with Session when I was first playing, and actually inspired one of my first like themed edits way back in the day, was being able to pull off Primo, especially down rails. So shout out to Psycho 86 Session here for bringing this back to my attention, because I absolutely love this. And yeah, I think I might, when I go to MTVU, try and hit up a Primo going down the rail, because that got me stoked. I love shit like that.